Yo YouTube everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today we're back with another pro breakdown. This time it's actually Fred uploading on his own channel, so make sure to check it out if you haven't already. This man is a part of Optic Texas. Many of you guys already know him obviously, but I'm going to be breaking down his gameplay. Okay, that's the highest quality we're working with today. All right, you know what, YouTube will listen to you. Quality's not the best, but we'll make it work. So what we're going to be doing is breaking it down. From the title you can see I dropped 40 kills on the new patch. Okay, so this is going to be the gameplay I believe from yesterday on the new patch, basically the new update, and we're going to be breaking it down and just seeing how he's playing, more importantly the routes he takes and all that good stuff. So I mean, we're starting off with a banger. Look at this play. He jumps down the stairs. As soon as he sees his opponent, slides across, gets a nice little kill there. So you can see already the skill gap on Modern Warfare 3 in terms of the movement already kicking in. P1's kind of going even, and he's currently with Hoop, Vickle, and Illy. Okay, they're going up against a very good team against, you know, Draza, Celium, who they're playing with, Slasher and Real. So I think the other team actually has a really stacked squad, but yeah, I kind of want to break it down and just go through certain gunfights that he wins. So some of them may seem obvious to you, but a lot of the times, you know, we don't really think of it in game. So right now, this challenge here, because he got that first shot off, it makes the challenge a lot easier. So now what he does is, as he goes around the corner, you can see as soon as he sees his opponent, even if the opponent gets a first shot here, he's going to win the gunfight simply because he got that first shot off. Getting the headshot as well is obviously going to help him out, and just like that he gets the first kill. Going to slide across to the left here, there you go, sees a second, there you go, takes him out, and there you go, it's 4 down. Okay, now one thing he should be doing here is being careful for the spawn flip, but it looks like his team's going to be there, so he goes through, he watches the left. Now I feel like they're going to spawn behind in my opinion, but let's see what happens there. He might have got fortunate. Okay, yeah, I think somebody's blocked the spawns. Oh no, I don't know what's happening, to be honest. I feel like somebody's spawned behind him, but yeah, what he's doing right now, okay, this we have to be very careful. So once he goes through, okay, just pushing his hair. If you don't have a teammate blocking the spawns at the back for P2, this is a bad play in my opinion, because what happens is you end up spawning the opponents there and you've given them the spawns. It looks like right now they have somebody at the back there apparently because they're not losing spawns, so it works out okay. But I would say it's a very risky play. He sees he goes through, he's trying to watch the middle map here. I don't mind somebody holding middle map, but my biggest problem here, especially with this game with spawns kind of all over the place, you don't want to lose spawns, okay? So I'm hoping, you know, they're able to hold the spawns there. He goes through the middle and he sees one there, takes him out, spots a second on the left, going to jump off, get a different angle. There you go, he spots him, slides across him, and absolutely fries him. So as he goes through, look at this, he slides, centers right back where he knows the player is, gets a nice shot, jump shot, and takes him out. Going to back off, and there you go, the opponent's spawn at the back. So this is what I was worried about for this team. I don't think he needed to push out as much as he did, especially with no one sitting at the back, but we'll see what happens. So he goes through. If he gets his kill, he will be on a cruise missile, which will be very helpful. Takes out MC, and there you go, now he's got the cruise. So he's kind of beaming right now, he's doing his thing, he's just getting the kills middle map, just kind of playing creddy right now. So while his team are doing a really good job of soaking the hill, he's doing okay with in terms of killing around and just overall doing a good job. Goes through, takes out another player, slides across, almost gets a second. Fair play on 9 kills. Now I will say I'm a massive Optic fan, I'm a huge Pred fan. I do think some of those kills were a bit wasted in my opinion. Maybe that's not true, but I do think that a lot of them were wasted, and they weren't like all important kills. I think some of the middle map kills, they didn't really, you know, change the map too much because they basically spawn at the back. So I have a sore throat, so I do apologize if my voice is a bit croaky. But he goes through, and look how he uses the cover here. Okay, so straight away he goes go around, and look what he does. He sees the player on the left, he shoots him, backs off, he sees the player now go at the back of that crate. Okay, so what he decides to do is go into cover, reposition, get into cover, and now he can reposition, slap onto Celium, take him out, go towards the left because he knows his teammate's got the spawns, catches this player off guard, and he almost takes him out as well. So far so good on this P2, gets a decent amount of time on the P1, gonna go through, gonna use his cruise missile now. The only thing is, if they have a trophy at the back, it's obviously gonna be annoying, so they're gonna try to, you know, make a play here to see what he does. Okay, there you go, the trophy system's there. It's really stupid. The fact that a trophy can block a cruise, I think is really stupid. Something that you earn from a 6 kill streak should allow you to get minimum 1 kill, because especially in a pro lobby, getting a 6 kill streak, you know, you're not getting that every life, so I think you should be rewarded for it. Definitely think that they're faded with that one of the game. Goes through, jumps across. Okay, 15 seconds left. You want to be rotating now 100%. So look what he does, a very small detail, but this is what you want to do. Okay, When he spawns up, instead of just going forward, which most people do, he turns around and backs off. Now, the reason he's going this way is because on this specific hard point, they want to hold it from the back. They want to hold it from the middle. And what they want to do is they want to make sure they got the spawns here, okay? He's going to watch the flank on the left. There you go. He's watching the left. Going to go back. Again, making sure they've got this left area. Because what happens is you spawn so close to the hill. Takes out Real, goes through, and now they're in a really good spot. So, Illy with the back of the hill, what they're going to do now is going to go through. He's going to try to just watch over, basically, Illy, and see what he can do. He can chuck a nade. And because he knows where the opponents are coming from, he's going to play on his stomach here, go prone, and he's just going to really wait for these angles. So you can see it's all about the angles. If he stood on the right there, a lot of people stand right there, you're going to be exposed from the whole of the front, okay? With him standing on the left, he's essentially waiting for a free kill. So right now he's playing for a free kill. There's one, he backs off. Good discipline there to back off. Now Illy dies there. I'm not sure how. He probably shouldn't have over peaked it, but they're doing a really good job. You can see they get a 3-piece, but straight away, this is why it's so important to get spawns, okay? Look at Illy. Illy's already back on the hill. So you can see how important it is, right? Selim got the kill. Illy kills Selim. Now I'm very interested to see when Selim gets back on the hill, because then we can see really how important the spawns are. They go through, they get a 3-piece as a team. Pred gets 2, Illy gets 1, and now they're going to spawn behind them. And I'm assuming Selim's going to spawn in the back here. Let's find out. There you go. He takes out 1. Really good kill there. Gets back into cover. Now we can look at the minimap for a second. So we can see 2 players on the middle. So Pred assumes that the middle's safe. So right now he's going to go in this top area. That way he can watch over with his teammate. He's playing a bit of an off angle. I was going to say I actually like this play, but the only risk is he has to get there before the opponent basically gets there, and right there it didn't work out. I personally wouldn't take the risk there. I probably would have just played on the left, but right there, high risk, high reward. Doesn't quite work out. Not the end of the world, because his teammates are still there to sweep up the rest of the time. Going over to the next hardpoint now. He has a pretty good spawn. So he takes out 1. Okay, gonna shoot MC's body there. I don't know what that's for, but look at him smiling, bro. He's loving life shooting MC's body. And they actually have the spawns. So right now, what he needs to do is, he's got blessed with the spawns, okay? So he needs to go through and he needs to really hold the spawns. He needs to go to the left and make sure that he gets some kills here, because what happens is if he gets kills here, it's going to spawn his opponents out, and they're not actually expecting him. You can see the opponents assume they're on the old hard point. He's behind them. He's going to wait for a kill. And right now, when you're in this scenario, you want to be very disciplined with your shot, okay? So right now, if he starts shooting and starts tweaking, what happens is the players around will start to find him, okay? Because he's not shooting, there's no red dot on his screen, on his body. He's okay. But as soon as he starts shooting, the teammate's going to find him just like that. Who gets 2? Good distraction from Slasher, and just like that, they're good to go. Really good stuff from the team. Good break. 45 seconds left there, goes through. Let's see what happens there. Let's see what happens here. Okay, 35 seconds left. 30 seconds left. 3 go down. Good nade. I think right now someone just needs to get on the hill. Yeah, there you go. Okay, interesting. He's actually not getting on the hill straight away. He's going to the left there. Ooh. Really fortunate kill there. I mean, good play from him. Let's see what happens. He's doing a good job with an AR right now, which is interesting to see, man. Obviously, he's a submachine gun player, but this current meta is obviously quite AR heavy. Now, with basically halfway through the rotation, he's doing a really good job with an AR, just posting up and getting kills, okay? So what I want to see from him now is, I want to see someone else on the team kind of play a bit more on the objective, because there's been a lot of times where I feel like no one's on the hill. So Illy's doing a good job on the hill there. And now what Pred's going to try to do on this P1 is just watch over the hill, watch over the P1, make sure no one pushes through, gets those kills, and then what he's going to try to do is go through and get the P2 spawns. So right now you can see he's taking his time. He spots Slasher. Really good shots there. Takes out Slasher. Great shots there. So let's really just go back and see those shots, because I think they were perfect shots. So this is the advantage of playing on low sense. So I actually switched to 14-14 recently, and I've just switched back to 7-7. And I think shots like this is why 6-6 and 7-7 are really good. Look at this. He takes out 1. He snaps onto the second, tracks his head, and takes out Real. Just like that. Great 2-piece. Excellent tracking. And you can see he's instantly going left for the rotation. This is just great map awareness. So he knows somebody's coming through the middle, okay? This is so important. He knows somebody's coming through the middle tunnel because of the spawns. Now, the player in the middle, when they jump out, they're going to assume the opponents are on the right. Bearing in mind, I don't think this is a good play regardless. I think this is a pretty bad play because there's so many angles from the other team I'm talking about, whoever this player is. I think it's Selim, is it? Slasher. I think Slasher jumping out there, I don't think it's the best play because if somebody was on the top bridge, they could have seen him. But regardless, good repositioning from Pred. You see he gets a massive 3-piece, jumps off and almost gets the 4th, okay? Now he switches to the submachine gun. So, like I mentioned, this guy's an SMG player. He's using an AR a lot just because of the map and general heals. But what you can always do, okay, is switch between the 2 weapons. So if you guys are trying to improve, trying to be more versatile as a player, make sure to switch, okay? You don't always have to run an AR. You don't always have to run a submachine gun. Make sure to switch to whatever you think is more kind of handy in the moment. Goes through, takes out MC. So far, so good. So how long left on this hill? 10 seconds. Okay, he's going to hold it, see what he can do. And now, basically, he's going to go up top here. And what he needs to do now is push through because he is nowhere near the hard point. So you can see they spawn all the way out. And I actually want to show you guys something because I find this really, really important. And I don't think it gets kind of addressed enough. Do you remember? I'm actually going to go back just to show you guys what I'm talking about. Okay, so this is 6 minutes 4, just so you remember. We need to go back to the first hill. Okay, perfect. Look at this hill. Okay, look at what Pred does in this scenario. I know I said this is, you know, sometimes not the best play, but let's just for this moment talk about this play. Look at this, okay? He kills this player because this player wasn't ready for the gunfight. Now, the reason this player wasn't ready for the gunfight was because he essentially just came from his spawn and he was trying to sprint to help his teammates out, okay? So now let's take a look at Pred's POV and show you exactly why that's so important. That other player might have spawned here, just like Pred. And just like Pred, he's running through, he's sliding with his pistol, and he's not ready for a gunfight. If a player right now was pre-aiming Pred, he would have been able to kill him. So the advantage of pushing out certain times is because the opponent might not expect you there because they're trying to sprint to get to the hard point. So that's why Pred was able to catch him off guard last time. Imagine this player there, whoever it is. Who is that? Draza. Imagine right now Draza was standing here instead. You see he faced that way? Imagine Draza was facing this way and got that kill. He would have had a free kill. So sometimes if you're a bit patient, you can really play for those free kills, and that was a perfect example. But you saw just like that, he didn't actually play that well, Draza, and Pred was able to get the kill. However, they're spawning at the back, and this is getting mixy right now. Hook, Bickle, absolutely taking over there. Nice little 2-piece from Hook. They go through, and right now all they need to do is trade kills, but more importantly try to fight for that P3 spawn, okay? Because the next Hardpoint's going to be at the back there. So he goes through, they manage to take out one, he gets a massive 2-piece there, almost gets a 3rd as well. So really, really good play there, gonna push through, and these 30 seconds are so huge. But more importantly, as I mentioned, is the spawns. I really think maybe an AR is needed now, but it's still good to have 1 or 2 subs here, but you definitely need at least 2, maybe 3 ARs in this scenario. Goes through, he does get naded there, so you know, absolutely one shot.
Good job, good job.
But let's keep going. Let's keep going and see what you can do here.
Somewhere in the back. Dude, who's allergic right here?
Okay, 10 seconds left. So, you know, these are big 5 seconds to get them to, you know, closer to the 120 mark. 3 go down. So right now they really need to push for those spawns. So what Pred's going to do straight away, which I love, is, I don't know why he's just stalking Pickle there. But as his team's going to the back, he's always trying to cut people off, okay? So he's going through, he's trying to watch the front here, and he's just trying to see what he can do. So you see he's in a corner, watching the front. So while his teammates are at the back, he's going to sit in an off angle. Again, like we said earlier, the player's just going to walk through. Good reaction from that player to even see him there, but most of the time the player's just going to walk through there, and it's an easy kill for Pred. Gets caught in the reload, probably could have won that gunfight, and once again you can see he gets an AR out, exactly what you want to see here, and this is what I'm speaking about. It's just about switching between sub and AR. 3 go down. What does he do? He goes through and he watches the reinforcements again. So I'm assuming he's going to get 1 or 2 easy kills there. He's sitting up top 3rd, and that's what it's about sometimes, okay? You don't need every single player flooding the hill. You need different players doing different things. Oh my god, great play from Slasher there. Let's kind of just see what Slasher did from Pred's POV. So Slasher got weak here, so good shots from Pred. So what he decided to do, instead of just re-challenging him there, he slides across to the head glitch and basically just fries him. So really good play from Slasher. That was a great shot from him. Just wanted to give him a little shout out there. And 20 seconds left, okay? What you want to do now is rotate. As soon as he goes through, in my opinion, you should rotate here. I don't like this play pushing the back. I mean, with 15 seconds, I really think you should rotate. However, okay, this is important to talk about. If you're going to stay on this old hill, this is what you need to do. Get the kill. Great play. Like I said, I probably would have rotated, but he's not going to the scrap time. He's actually going to rotate here. But what that does is, first of all, he's going through middle. Second of all, he takes that player off and he basically allows his team to to keep this lead as it is. If that player stayed on there, if Draza was on the hill, that's an extra 10 seconds going to the other team. So I think it's okay to go to the scrap time, but I wouldn't recommend fully going for the scrap time. I think fighting the player off it is a good kind of middle ground, and I think that's really important to address there. But he goes through, and like we said earlier, okay, the team that's rotating, they want to hold it from the back. If you guys are trying to improve and you're trying to find setups, what I always recommend is watch what the pros do. So we've seen 2 times in 8s now from this specific hill from this map. Both sides, both teams that wanted this hill, they rotated through the back. So what that tells me is going through the front is a little bit harder. However, it's not impossible. Going through, this is actually very, very crucial. So two or three things I can actually break down here. One is when you're going through, okay, you see this trophy system, that's not in a good spot. The reason why is because Pred has an angle on it without being exposed himself, so he can actually get rid of that trophy system. And if you guys want to aware, only 2 people on a team can use trophy systems as when you're playing a pro lobby. That's why Pred has dead silence. If he was allowed, they would all have a trophy because it's very, very broken. So right now you're actually exposing one of your trophies, which is half of your cover. Once that trophy's gone, it's very, very difficult for you guys to kind of hold the hill. So what I think he should have done is, you know, probably taken out that trophy. Not the end of the world, but I definitely think he would have probably benefited from it. And he was looking at it as well, so I think he wanted to take it out. But let's see what we can do here. He gets 2, gonna watch over again, use that equipment. Okay, so once he stuns someone, chucks a nade, turns around, takes out Real. Just a really good play, going for the pre-fire. 30 seconds left. Illy frying on this hill, man, doing a really good job. And this 25 seconds is huge. I do think that this hill could have changed the whole game. Oh my god, what a kill from him. So crucial. Look at this. When you're playing somebody on a head glitch, I spoke about this in my coaching video as well, wait for them to pop up, because most of the time, 9 out of 10 times, they're going to go back to the head glitch. So if you're pre-aiming it like that, you'll be able to take them out very quickly. That's why, you know, when you're playing good players, sometimes just pre-aim the head glitch. There you go again. This guy's beaming right now. As I mentioned, the sensitivity is so important. This is literally why I reduced it, because, bro, when you play plays like this that are beaming, you want to make sure your sensitivity is on point, man. You can't be wasting your shot. So goes through, drops a cruise missile on their head, and he's actually frying right now, doing a really good job of just taking over and getting the kills. Trophy again, man. Yo, you can't beat the trophy system, man. What can you do? What can you do against a trophy system? You can't do much. Behind one, takes him out. Bro, this quality is kind of dog shit. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. The quality is kind of trolling me. It's kind of checking me out. I'm kind of checked right now. Look at the quality. Good kill, takes out 1. Good stuff. Okay, so right now what he wants to do is watch over his team. I would probably watch the left head because he's got 3 people on the right. I would probably watch middle map. There you go. Yeah, that's a good job what he's doing. He's doing a really good job of securing both. You look at the mini-map now, there's 2 people on the right side, so he doesn't need to watch middle just yet. I would watch this for a second, then go back to middle. There you go. So, just so you know, just so you're aware, when he's not looking at the right now he's leaving tunnel exposed, okay? So as soon as tunnel's exposed, they have a chance to push through. And right now, you can see he got the kill on Celium, but Celium came through tunnel. So if he wanted to be even safer, he could have checked tunnel maybe 2 seconds ago, and he would have killed him there. Because this is a bit less of a guarantee. This is a harder gunfight, but he actually wins it regardless. And right now you can see the stun goes in. He gets naded as well. Good use of sliding across. Oh my god, I love that. I love this play right now. This is excellent use of mechanics. So he slides across. Again, you got to remember, first of all, you're going up against the best players. Second of all, you're going up against players at this speed. It's very hard to make this decision. This is all reflex at this point. So he sees that player run across. As he sees him, he knows he's going to jump through the window because the nade hit him. He's actually jumping backwards. As he's jumping backwards, he's just pre-firing the window and absolutely shits on him. Takes out Draza. Bro, that play was so good, I started stuttering. I don't even stutter, but that's how good the play was. He's making me stutter, bro. I can't even speak English. Goes through. What a 3-piece. This guy is on a mission. Pred, I'm excited for him this season, bro. Yo, Optic, Pred, I just had a realization. This guy's playing for Optic. This is my team right now. Bro, this guy's going to be disgusting this year. Anyways, back to it. CDO's tomorrow as well, man. I'm going to be doing a lot of watch parties, so stay tuned for that. We're going to be locked in for the watch parties. And there you go. They win the game. 40 kills. Now, let's talk about Pred's playstyle, okay? One thing you can see is 37 seconds on the hill. I really do believe Dashi this year, I just think this Optic team has the potential to be really, really good at respawn, because the way you saw Pred play there, if he has a freedom to do that every map, to kind of roam around, get those kills, it allows Shotzzy to once again take his time, play the routes. And I think in terms of the hill time, you're putting a bit more pressure on your ARs to sit on the hill, but I think that's okay, especially with the way trophy systems work. You can only have 2 trophy systems. 9 out of 10 times you're going to have Dashi and Kenny on a trophy system anyways. So me personally, I actually think that works out well. So there you go. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please drop a like. It helps out massively. And we upload twice a day, man. So plenty of content on the channel. If you want to check out more videos, make sure to check them out. Drop a comment on what you want to see next time. And I'll catch you for another video tomorrow. Peace.